My son was born with Coast disease 3 days after he was born, and I'm going to be documenting my journey with his healthcare. So in this series, right now we are post second injections. So after the last visit, 2 weeks later we went to have the follow-up visit. Apparently everything went well, which is a nice sign. We were not expecting good news. After his first injection, the message was that we should prepare to remove the eye for potential cancer. Luckily, the 2 weeks follow-up, we cleared it up right away. The retina was able to attach back, which is a good sign. And a lot of the fluff and things that they couldn't see before, they were able to clear up. And now they're officially able to confirm that it is Coast disease, because in the early stages, Coast disease and cancer, tumor, retinoblastoma is pretty much cousins. They look very similar, so that's always a big concern, but we are relieved that at least that is ruled out, and now we can move forward with the Coast treatment. It's been a very challenging journey for us, because part of it was just wrapping our head around, if it's potentially cancer, we should just remove it. If it's Coast, you can treat it. At the same time, the vision's going to be limited, and you don't know. So we're always mentally preparing to have to remove the eye, but it's a tough decision for any parents to make. So after the most recent visit, we had another visit 2 weeks later. So basically about a month out from the first exam under anesthesia where they did injections. So we went back to confirm everything is progressing well. And then the next step was to schedule another examination under anesthesia 2 to 3 weeks out. So the exam is scheduled. Part of the reason for that is they probably want to get another look at it, since the first time when they went inside the eye they couldn't see it. But now, since the first injection, he responded well, everything cleared up. Now they're able to go in it and 1000% confirm that it is Coast disease. Then they can do any injections or what else they need to do. So that's the game plan. And fast forward to 2 to 3 weeks after that, so we had to go to the pre-op appointment. Since our son is still young, I don't know what the cutoff is. Maybe the first year or so they wanted him to go in for the pre-operation to do the weight check, talk to the anesthesia team. So similar protocol as the first time around. It is a bit of a pain since we live just outside of Boston, so every time we have to commute to Boston, we're fighting traffic. And then even though it's just a quick, 1 hour appointment, we have to leave the house at like 8. So it turns out to be 4 to 6 hours ordeal between traffic, prepping, leaving the house, leaving the parking lot. It's a lot. So the examination, then we have the pre-op appointment, and the day right after, we actually have to go in and do the second examination under anesthesia. So we went in to do that. Treatment went well. The doctor came out looking very happy, which is nice to see. Compared to the first visit, he came out, he was very doom and gloom. You can tell that he was struggling to deliver the message, and because it's not an easy message to deliver anytime there's potentially cancer removing the eye. So I'm very blessed that a month later we're having a totally different conversation. Now we're just focused on Coast disease, the treatment. He did injections, everything went well. And so he told me the next step was just to follow up a month later, which is a good sign. During the early days, we were just going to so many different appointments, so frequent. Everything was a week out, 2 weeks out. It's the MRI, it's the pre-op, it's examination and anesthesia. It's a lot to handle all at the same time. But now we're relieved to at least have the appointment a month out. And flash forward to another appointment. about the witch's appointment that I just got out of now. So we went there, they do some drops in the eye, and then look into the eye. The exam itself lasted about, I don't know, a couple minutes. It just, yeah, the process we get in there, driving it, leaving the house early. The appointment is at 10. We have to leave the house at 8:30 if like the traffic. The parking lot at Children's Hospital take about 10 to 15 minutes to even loop in and out. And then once you go in, you have to, there's a lot of people there. You don't necessarily always go in exactly at 10, sometimes 10:15, sometimes 10:30. You go in, you do the eye drops, you wait another half hour. So even if the exam itself only lasts about a couple minutes, the whole visit can last at least 2 to 3 hours. And they do tell you that in the portal whenever you have to go in. Yeah, between 2 to 3 hours there, 2 to 3 hours driving back and forth. Now I'm heading back, gonna be back home closer to 12:30. So easily a 4-hour ordeal just for a 1-hour clinic visit. But I'm very blessed that everything went well. And I guess with these visits, you just never know. They just have to go in every 3 months or so just to see how the treatment is responding. In this case, it's responding well, which is good. So our next visit is going to be 3 months from now. And in 3 months, we're going to come back, play it by ears, and if it responds well, we'll hopefully see him in another 3 months. It's going to be constant like that in the first, I don't know, forever, I guess, until you get older, can manage to sit still and tolerate the eye exam. Now he's just a baby, so I pretty much have to hold him down. The doctor got to put a clamp into his eye and then look into it. He's screaming at the top of his lung for a couple minutes. It's a lot. But so take it one day at a time, 1 month at a time. I'm very blessed that everything is going down the right path. In the last visit, he did mention there's a potential that we need to do lasers a couple months later. And yeah, now we don't have to do that yet. But it seems like every visit we have to play it by ears. It could be either do nothing, come back in 3 months. We either have to do injections to reduce the swelling, and then, or we have to do laser to seal off the eye if there's blood still bleeding and things like that. But yeah, it's been the journey so far. We've been on quite a ride. 3 days after Baby was born, we have to run to the eye doctor. Actually, the next day we didn't think much of it, but all of a sudden we're there and we are driving into Boston again. We drove to Weymouth, which is a closer hospital to us, and he rushed us to the Boston hospital to see Dr. Gonzalez for an emergency visit to rule out cancer. Luckily we did, so he did let us go home. And yeah, it's been a lot of appointments, just one MRI, but pre-ops, a couple examination anesthesia, a couple overnight stay. Hopefully in the future, if we ever need to do more injections. But luckily at that point, he's not going to need to stay under, which is good. It's been a lot for the whole family. We have to schedule babysitting for the older siblings. But I'm glad that things are progressing well. It's a rare disease. There's not a lot of stories, or I don't know, you go on Facebook group, everything's always doom and gloom. I'm just documenting the series for myself and any other parents out there who might find this to be helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing contents like these, and I'll keep you guys updated in the next 3 months to see how this journey goes. But that will be, it's already been 10 visits in 3 months. Hopefully it'll be less as we go on, and we'll keep you updated on visit number 11.